What's up, everyone? Justin here, back with the new predictions for NXT Stand and Deliver 2023 in LA, the day of WrestleMania Night 1. Actually, the morning of WrestleMania Night 1. Seriously, I think it's a special start time. 1 p.m. Eastern, so that's 12 o'clock where I am. That's damn early for me on a weekend. But I'll be up. And I'll be watching it live. Anyways, as I said, this is my prediction for Stand and Deliver 2023. Thank God it's out of the PC. I believe last year was also out of the PC. It was in Dallas. I was curious, where is it held? In LA, it's at Crypto.com Arena. I believe that's Staples Center. That's actually where WrestleMania 21 was held. They're not going to draw I don't know, maybe they'll draw over 10,000 because it's WrestleMania Day, and maybe a lot of WrestleMania fans from out of the country, not in the United States. Wrestling fans from all over the world will be in LA Saturday, Sunday. So maybe Stand and Deliver will be close to a sellout. I don't know, it doesn't matter to me. I just want to see a good show. And all these talents will put on a fucking good show because they're all good. 7 matches booked. That's surprising. NXT big events usually only have like 5 or 6 matches. But here we go. Up first, unsanctioned match. Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano taking on Grayson Waller. Should be damn good. Should be crazy. Just absolutely nuts and craziness will happen. My prediction: Grayson Waller wins, and by any means necessary. He'll probably... it doesn't matter if he cheats. It's unsanctioned. But he'll do something dirty to win. And it won't matter because there's no fucking rules anyway. But my prediction, Grayson. I would have him win Saturday afternoon and show up on Raw Monday on the main roster. He would get lost on SmackDown probably, would Grayson. That's why I would put him on Raw, because Raw's 3 fucking hours. Up next, it's predict the ladder match for the NXT Women's Championship. Roxanne Perez, if you didn't know, she returned to NXT TV last night. Returned out of nowhere. I didn't expect to see her. And I believe last night's NXT definitely was taped. It seemed taped. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, yeah, Roxanne returned and confronted Shawn Michaels. Said, you didn't take a year off and miss a WrestleMania because you were hurt or had a anxiety attack or whatever she said that happened to her. It was exhaustion, anxiety attack. I don't know, but they did the old HBK collapsing storyline like Shawn did in 95 and collapsed on Raw when Owen Hart kicked him in the back of the head. I legit thought that was real, that Shawn Michaels was knocked out or passed out. I thought it was real, but I was only 12 years old at the time. And I believed it. Now, I knew wrestling was a work, but I thought Shawn legit was hurt. Anyways, Roxanne says, Shawn, please, 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 I won't let you down. Let me enter the ladder match and defend my title. So they never stripped her because she came back on NXT and appeared, held up the women's title, so she's still the champion. I thought Shawn stripped her, but he did not. She's the champ. So Roxanne Perez, the defending NXT Women's Champion, defends against Zoe Stark. And again, this is a ladder match with 5 other women and Roxanne. So it's going to be crazy. It's going to be balls to the wall, non-stop action. Hopefully none of the women get hurt because ladders hurt. And you could fuck your knee up or anything bad could happen in a ladder match. But again, all these women are pros. The only one that has not that much experience is Tiffany Stratton. Has not been wrestling very long. So hopefully she doesn't get hurt. So Roxanne defends the women's title in a ladder match. The title will be hanging. Taking on Zoe Stark, the challenger. Zoe Stark, Gigi Dolan, Tiffany Stratton, Laya Valkyrie, or however the hell you say her name. And Indy Hartwell just got in the ladder match last night when Indy defeated Ivy Nile. So this is going to be fun. To see all 6 of these women in a ladder match, it's going to be a fun match. Really fun. I'm going to go with the champion Roxanne Perez to retain. Roxanne will win and still be the champ. But if not Roxanne, I want Gigi Dolan. If not Gigi, give it to Indy Hartwell or Tiffany Stratton. But Roxanne Perez, my first pick to win and retain. Up next, let's go with the women's tag team titles on the line. Fallon Henley, Kiana James, the champions, defend against Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. They're a great team together. I expect new champs. Alba Fire, Isla Dawn win are the new women's NXT Tag Team Champions. They should win because they haven't done much at all in NXT. Up next, a Fatal 5-Way. I forgot this match was a Fatal 5-Way, but it is. My God, this is going to be fast fucking paced. Really fast. If you blink, you're probably going to miss something. If you miss Stand and Deliver, you're probably going to miss a hell of a show, and you're going to have to go back and watch it on Peacock. Again, I'll be watching it live because I don't want to miss it and watch it later. Especially after WrestleMania. Night 1, I'm not going to want to watch any more wrestling after Stand and Deliver and WrestleMania. That'll be like probably 5.5 hours of wrestling Saturday. And Impact and New Japan have a show together. And Ring of Honor has a show. I don't have time to watch those. I think they're Friday night. I don't know when they are. But Friday I'll just watch SmackDown in the Hall of Fame and maybe Rampage. But back to the North American Championship 5-Way. Wes Lee defends against Dragon Lee, J.D. McDonald, Ilya Dragunov, and Axiom. I did a Wesley Dragon Lee matchup in WWE 2K23. I uploaded it to my channel. Check it out. I should have done a 5-Way, but I forgot a 5-Way was happening. But in the future, Dragon Lee versus Wesley, that will be awesome. The Battle of the Lees. I'm going to predict this could go to Dragon Lee. This could go to Dragunov, the title. And man, Dragunov, I love the guy's wrestling style. He is awesome. He's hard hitting. Dragon Lee's awesome. Wes Lee's awesome. Axiom's damn good. JD McDonald's I don't care about. The guy's a good worker, but I don't care for him to win the title. Final prediction, Wesley wins and retains. If not Wesley, give it to Dragunov or Dragon Lee in like upset. And then after it, they could challenge each other back and forth for the North American title. You could have Wesley matches against Dragon Lee or Wesley against Dragunov. So, triple threat now for the NXT tag titles. A lot of 5-ways, a 6-way, a 5-way, a triple threat, and an 8-person tag. Anyways, triple threat for the NXT tag titles. Gallows defends against the Creed brothers. One of my personal favorites. The Creeds are great. And, the Creeds, by the way, will be with Ivy Nile and Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo. I don't know why he has to have 3 names. Could just call him Channing or Stacks. But the Don of NXT and Channing are in there. I would like to see new tag champs. Gallows are really good wrestlers, but I don't care that they have the titles. Let's have new champs that are more entertaining or interesting. Gallows, I don't know. They're just boring champs, in my opinion. So I'm going to go with and predict upset. Tony D'Angelo and the family win and are the new tag team champions. Up next, 8-person mixed tag. This is good shit. Because you got the women, at least 2 of the women involved in a mixed tag. Chase University, Andre Chase, Duke Hudson, and Thea Hale. My God, she has a more energy, I think, than the Energizer Bunny does Thea Hale. Or Hall. However you say her name. Anyways, and Tyler Bate. I don't know why Tyler Bate started talking with Duke University. That was kind of weird. They take on Schism. Joe Gacy, Jagger Reed, Rip Fowler. Those are awful names. Formerly Zach Gibson and I forget the other guy's name. But it was Zach Gibson and someone else. And formerly Grizzled Young Veterans. Holy shit, they got bad wrestling names. And Ava. I guess she has no last name. The Rock's daughter in her pro wrestling NXT debut or WWE debut in NXT. I don't think she'll get to be in the ring more than 5 minutes. Not very long, but she'll look fine. I'm sure she'll do fine. She won't look great because it's only her first match. I'm sure she's had a lot of matches training in the PC, but this is different. But she has a good talent around her, and Thea Hale will make her look good. I'm sure. And Thea Hale's only like 19 or 18 years old, but she's not a bad worker at all. And what was her name? Ava. It wasn't Ava Rose. I don't know what they called her. Just Ava? I thought she had a last name in NXT. Guess not. Pretty weird. They put her in Schism, but whatever. I don't think The Rock, her dad, would be too too excited about the gimmick they put her in characters. Again, to me, it's kind of fucking weird that she's like part of a cult in a group that has cult followers. Or she's been like brainwashed by fucking Joe Gacy and everybody knows her dad's a Rock. I don't know. I see that kind of weird, but she doesn't want The Rock's name or to be called Ava Johnson, I guess. She doesn't want to just get stuff handed to her because of her name. And my God, her family. One of the greatest, maybe the greatest wrestling family of all time is Ava's and The Rock's and the Usos and Yokozuna, the Wild Samoans, holy fuck. The Samoan SWAT team, Jacob Fatu, Samu Fatu. Jesus, they have just had a great... All of them have done damn good in wrestling. The whole family. So, I hope Ava does well. I really do. I'm looking forward to seeing what she does, but again, I only expect her to be in the ring like 5 minutes or less. It's not a singles match. 8-person mixed tag. I'm going with Schism to win. Main event time. Let's predict the main event for the NXT Championship. Braun Breaker, the NXT champ, defends against Carmelo Hayes. This should be damn good. Two of the absolute top dogs in NXT. Two of the, just in my opinion, two top guys that are still in NXT are Carmelo Hayes, Braun Breaker. Going at it, clashing. And it should be an awesome match of the year. Carmelo Hayes, I will say, is a better worker than Braun. More experience. But Braun is just the guy, how he wrestles. He just has a Goldberg in his prime type feel to him. He just destroys people. Or not... He doesn't have quick matches like Goldberg, but I don't know. He feels like a Goldberg type in his prime. So if Carmelo Hayes wins a title, the guy's not going to debut on the main roster after WrestleMania. But whoever loses might be on the main roster next week. Might debut. I don't know. But if I was running NXT or Triple H on the main roster, if I was Shawn, I would say the loser goes to the main roster and gets called up. If Braun defeats Carmelo and he leaves, who the fuck is there to feud with Braun anymore? He's defeated everybody. Please don't give him Von Wagner again. Because that guy should never ever be a NXT champion or world champion, period. But whoever wins, Braun or Carmelo, I'm for it. Whoever wins, I'll be happy. They are both awesome talents, great talents. I'm a fan of both. But I'm going to predict Carmelo Hayes wins. And an upset. Because, I don't know. A lot maybe don't expect Braun to lose the title. I'm going to say Carmelo Hayes wins, is your new NXT champion. Hope you enjoyed my NXT, I almost said takeover, NXT Stand and Deliver predictions for 2023 show. It's a good card. Women's ladder match. 6-woman ladder match. A mixed tag. 8-person mixed tag. A women's tag title match. So a lot of women on the show. That's great. Got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 women a part of the show on the card. That's fucking awesome. Sadly, Kaden Carter's not a part of it. or her partner. I don't know why, but they're not. Again, should be a hell of a show. I'll be watching it live. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Stand and Deliver, in my opinion, will fucking deliver. Watch it, seriously. Watch it live. Watch it live before WrestleMania. Bye for now, everybody.